you're preparing to start. If you can hear me, just drop it on the chat so I can know you can hear me. Hello, I'm waiting for your charts. If you are here and you can hear me, just drop a comment on the chat so I can confirm that you can hear me. Hello, please confirm you can hear me so we can get started already. Yup. Drop your comments on the chat so I can know you are hearing me. Okay. Okay, I can see you. I can see David Promise. Can you hear me? Just okay. Yes. Okay. So let's just hang around a second for other people to join us, and then we we get started immediately. So just in a few minutes we are going to be starting, and I can tell you this is going to be a super awesome session. So just hang around and let's keep enjoying the music as we get ready to get into the class. All right, I'll see you in like say 60 seconds. You can keep on dropping your likes, keep dropping your comments, so that other people can know that you are here. Let everyone around know that you are here. Yeah. So keep dropping your likes and your comments as we wait for others to join us. Thank you. Alright guys, one more time, let's have that vibe again. Let me see some of our chats, our comments. Come on, drop it so that I will know you are still here. We're about to get started with a very amazing session. So if you're here, just keep dropping the love, just keep sharing, and you can go ahead and share the link, okay, for this live video to your timeline, your friends on WhatsApp. Let everyone know that we are live already, no wasting of time. So please, if you're still here, drop your likes, drop your comments so that I will know that you are here. I can tell you this is going to be a very amazing session. I want to do some shout outs to the people in the house. So please just feel free to announce your presence with a comment or a like. I can do some shout outs, okay? With promise you're here, I can see you. Michael, I can see you. And Chinedu, I can see you. I want other people to just drop in their likes, their comments, so we can proceed. It's going to be an amazing time. Yes, yes, yes. I see you're active. Promise. Welcome. I like the energy. This is going to be a good one. I can tell you. I can't even wait to start talking. I can't wait to start talking because the things that I'm going to be saying are things that are even going to help me and anyone, no matter the level you are. Okay, so the volume is low on your end. Okay, so let's check it right now. Once you begin to hear me very well, just let me know. Once you can hear me clearly, just let me know. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, oh. Can you now hear me? Is it clearer? I think we've done some adjustments to it. Okay, okay, you're full of expectation, Michael. I see you. Um, okay, Jamaka, can you hear me now? I saw your charts. The volume is low. Okay, say they bit clearer now. Okay. Let's see what we have. Is it better? Just let us know. Let us know. Is it just her, or are there other people who are having the same issues from their end? Uh, so that we can be sure where the issue is coming from. So, guys, I want you guys to hang around. We're gonna start like in the next few minutes. I mean seconds. Okay. I hope everyone can hear me. Yep. Okay. You said there is an echo on the mic. Is the echo still there? I see you, Dallas. Dallas hyphen J1P. Is the echo still there? Are you still hearing the echo in the mic? And is it clearer now for everyone? Because we're about to just get into it. Okay. I guess it should be fine from everyone's end now. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, the echo is gone. Thank you, Jamaka, for the feedback. I really appreciate us being active and everyone else who has been active on this um, chat. I just want us to keep the energy on. This is going to be an amazing one, right? So let me switch on. All right, so welcome to Tech Hive. I want to say a very big welcome to everyone. And I can tell you this is going to be an amazing session, like I've said. Hang around, we are going to have some good time at the end of this. And, like you know, for everyone who is here, there's going to be some goodies coming your way at the end of this webinar. Right, that's our way of saying well done. That's our way of saying you that we appreciate your presence in this place, and you are we have a vision, right, in Tech Hive here to help everyone get in tech, to get people get started. But I can tell you that vision is getting accomplished because you are here. Because if you choose not to be here, I can tell you we can't help ourselves, right? So I want to say a very big welcome to everyone who is here, and we're going to get started ASAP. All right, like I said, I was going to do a shout out, but I think I've done most of that. So everyone is welcome. And as a way of starting, I want to introduce you, if you are new to this place, what Tech Hive is all about. So Tech Hive is a community of tech people, right? People who are enthusiastic about tech, who want to change the world with tech, right? We love that you are here and you are joining us. Our vision is so that whatever your tech vision is and whatever you want to achieve in tech, we can play a role in helping you achieve it. Right here on this platform, we have free tutorials that we release every now and then. You can check the channel, this YouTube channel. You're going to see tutorials that we have already on graphic design, video editing, web development, and stuff like that, and we are improving it. Like in a couple of days, you start seeing tutorials on AI automations and stuff like that. And these are things that we make available for everyone here on this platform. So right here on Tech Hive, we call it the Hive, right? We call ourselves Tech Bees, and we are here at the Hive, where everyone works together to help everyone become what they want to become. So this is a good community for you to get started with. So go ahead and interact with everyone. As you are here on this platform, feel free to connect. If you are here on this chat, always respond on the chat. Always give us a good energy so that we can know that, okay, you are still there, right? That's really why I can know you are still hearing what I'm saying. So thank you very much for being here. And one more thing, if you've not shared this chat, please hit on the like, okay, and subscribe button. If you've not subscribed on this to our channel, subscribe to our channel and share this video to your friends on WhatsApp, on Facebook, and all other platforms that you belong to. We would like to see that everyone is here. The same way someone shared this link to you, it's going to make sense that you share it to another person so that they can also participate in it. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, right, so that you can be notified when next we post a video or start off a live video and all. So thank you very much for being here, and we're going to head straight into what we have today, the Hive Talks, right? So in today's Hive Talks, before I get started, just to be sure you heard everything I said, please give me some energy, give me some likes, drop some comments, drop something, anything you want to drop to let us know that, oh, I'm still here. Yeah, let's get it on. Yes. I want to be sure you can still hear me and I'm not alone, right? So we can get started ASAP. Okay. Keep it coming. Today we are looking at how to learn tech skills faster than 90% of people. Okay, I see you. You are still here, right? So we're going to get into how to learn tech skills faster than 90% of people, and we're just going to get straight into it, right? So the thing about it is, technology is the most powerful skill anyone can learn. Being in the tech field is one place that I think everyone should want to be in. The reason for that is for many reasons. There are many opportunities. It has opened doors for millions of people across the world. Right? It has opened doors for millions of people across the world. People everywhere are learning tech, and when they learn it, they make millions, thousands of dollars, and millions from it. So the problem is this: many people start learning tech, but very few people become very, very good at it. Now, when I say tech, if you were here in our last webinar, you will know I talked about a whole lot about what tech is and what it is not. So when I say tech, I'm not talking about any particular career path, as in maybe developer, cybersecurity, data analysis, whatever it is. All of them are part of tech. So when I say tech, understand that I'm talking about all of these things put together, right? Or I mean, any of these things, right? So some people just start learning tech, but very few people become really good at the tech that they are learning. But why is that? Why is it that not everybody that starts learning tech really actually become good in it at the end of the day? Some people start learning it, and in a couple of months, in a couple of maybe 3 to 6 months, we find out that these guys have become really good at what they are doing. They've become really good at what they are doing. But then there are still some people who are not, they don't get to become good in what they are doing. So what is the difference between these people that get good in a short time, and others that take about 2 years, some even 3 years to get, to get good in what they are doing? I can tell you it is possible to learn a test skill and become employable, right, in less than 6 months. It is very possible. It is very possible. What are these people doing differently? How do you learn test skills faster than 90% of the people? How do you get ahead? How do you get ahead in a line? These principles that I'm going to teach you in this place in the next 30 to 45 minutes is going to apply, right? Whether you are in programming, whether in data analysis, whether no matter the field that you are in tech, whether it's cybersecurity, Web3, product design, AI automations, whatever it is. This is not just theory. I'm not just talking about something I will say. It's practical stuff that you're going to start working with, right? I've seen it work for me. I've seen it work for a lot of other persons. So I don't see the reason why it shouldn't work for you as well. So the first thing I'm going to say, because I don't like blabbing too much, I'm going to go straight into it. The first thing I'm going to say as to why, I'm going to put it in terms of rules, like things you should follow. Number one is that you must stop consuming and start building. That's rule number one. Stop consuming and start building. The biggest mistake many people make in tech is that they overlearn. I call it overlearning. They overlearn and they underbuild. They overlearn and they underbuild. So what happens is they keep watching tutorials on YouTube or on anywhere. They keep learning stuff, learning new stuff every now and then. They don't get to build anything. So you find the person skimming through YouTube, watching a lot of videos, 10, 50 videos, take courses, many online courses and all of that. But they don't get to become anything. The problem is they are not building anything. And sometimes they build, but they build just very little. Learning tech is beyond just watching video. It's beyond watching video. It's about doing it. Let me give you an example. I don't know if anyone here has ever learned swimming. You know how to swim, or you've learned how to swim at any time. You will find out that you don't learn swimming by watching people who swim. You don't learn swimming by taking swimming classes, as in watching a video and all of that. You can get the head information about it, but then if you must learn how to swim, you have to buy a swimming trunk and jump inside the swimming pool and begin to swim. That is the only time you're going to learn how to swim. So swimming, you can't learn it just by, just watching videos. You have to really enter the water. So the fastest learners follow the rule, what I call the 80-20 rules, the 80-20 rule. They do 20% of learning and 80% of building. 20% of learning and 80% of building. And instead of you going ahead to watch a lot of HTML videos, CSS videos, cybersecurity videos, data analysis videos, instead of watching all of those videos, do more of building something. Do more of building something. If it's data analysis you are into, open up that Excel sheet and start doing something. Open up your pitch tree, start writing some SQL codes. Start doing something. If it's coding you are doing, start writing some codes. Build a landing page. Build a blog. Build your own portfolio page. At least, at the least, build your own portfolio page. Start doing something instead of just okay. Let me take React for example. You start learning React as a developer, and what you do is that you just keep watching videos. You watch with videos on React hooks. You watch on React query. You watch on a whole lot of stuff, but you never build anything. And what you don't know is that just with you starting to build one single project, you can learn all of those things before you are done. Think about doing a to-do app. Now, to-do app is becoming very obsolete as something to do. But then, for a starter, for a learner, it's a good place to start. You can build a dashboard. You can build anything, right? So building does three things. Let me tell you why building is very, very powerful. It does three things. Number one, it forces your brain to think. So beyond just trying to learn how to write some syntax and all of that, it forces your brain to actually do some kind of thinking. You begin to reason, logical thinking and all of that. Secondly, it forces your brain to debug. What debugging means is there is an error or there is a bug in your code. then you begin to debug to find the issue with it. So it helps your brain to debug. Then number 3, it helps you to solve real world problems. It helps you to solve real world problems. And these real world problems are the things you are going to face when employers now meet you. I know some people who have gotten to the time to start work, for an interview, and they give them real life project to work on. They can't work on it. But if you give them a theory exam, they will get it. So 3 things: it helps you to think, it helps you to debug, and it helps you to solve real world problems. That's what we call real learning. Not that you are watching videos. Anybody can watch videos. After all, some creators are quite good, and the videos are kind of interesting. So you can just be watching it and feeling like you are learning something. Until you start building, you have not started learning. Yeah. Maybe you can just hold that somewhere. Until you start building, you've not started learning. Learning starts when you start building. Learning starts when you start building. Number 2, you have to start learning with projects. Never learn anything without a project. If you finish learning now, this is still in line with the number 1 rule, but this one, you must start a project. Let your learning be project driven. Let your learning be project driven. And so the courses you now take will be the support for your projects and not a replacement. So when you want to take a course, you're taking a course because you're working on something. Are you saying with me? You're taking a course because you're working on something, and not because how do I put it now? You're working on something not because you just want to learn it. So don't learn things for learning sake. Learn because you are working on a project. So you should have courses you're taking. You should enroll on courses, but those courses should not replace the projects that you are building. So look at the formula I use. I select a project I want to build. I meet a problem while I'm trying to build it, and then I research. That's where learning comes in. Then I find a solution to it. So as I'm learning, I'm improving that my project. And look at what that does for me as a developer. It helps me that once I learn a new thing, I have a project aside for that same thing. If you get to my GitHub, you will see a whole lot of projects I've built. That is the ones that are public. There are many private projects I have hidden that you cannot see. There are some others on my system that I didn't upload or I've taken down because I've advanced as a developer. When I started, I built everything. That's why if you learn anything from me, whether it's development, whether it's graphic design, you can't learn graphic design from me and at the end you've not made at least 2 to 3 to 5 logos. That means you've not learned anything now. At the end of your graphics course, you can't really say, look at it, I've made like 5 flyers, I've made 10 logos, and you're doing a video course and you're not working on videos, you're not shooting videos, you're not editing videos, but you're just learning how keyframes work, you're just learning how green screens work, you're just learning how to add effects, they are showing you on screen or something, and you think you are learning, you are not learning anything. So start a project. Decide, okay, I'm going to do a project today. Let's say you're learning video editing. You can say, today I'm going to do a project. What's that project? This evening I'm going to post on my TikTok page and I'm going to tell people that I'm learning video editing. So what am I going to do? I'm going to shoot a video from my house when I'm coming to class, when the class is going on, and when I'm going home. To show people that I'm on my way to class and I'm now in class and I've taken the class and I'm home now. So when I edit the video, I'm showing them that I'm learning as well. So that is exactly how you start learning. For a UI UX person, just start a project. Instead of just learning these topics separately. Nobody cares to know what you know until they see what you can do. Let me start that again. Nobody cares to know what you know until they see what you can do. People are more interested in what you can do than in what you know. Alright? So you must start learning with actual projects, with natural projects that can help you perfect in solving problems. When you are doing these things, you are not just learning the concept you are being taught, you're also learning problem solving skills, you're also learning a lot of other things, how to think, how to do some critical thinking and all of that. You're also learning how to navigate the application perfectly without having nobody push you around. And let me tell you one thing. When you learn by solving problems, you never forget. Yeah, try it. When you learn by solving problems, you never forget. The problem is that we just learn things. That is even the problem with many of our institutions, right? They just teach us and we don't solve any problem. And you now, you've carried that same thing that they did to you in school. You are not doing it to yourself. No. Don't do it. Start learning. Let me end this particular point with this, with one thing I do for myself. I told a friend of mine, I told him I don't reject any job as long as it's within my line of work. If you come with a video work for me to do, I have not done that video before, but I'm going to tell you, yes, I can do it. And what I'm going to do is that I will start trying to do it, and I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I must get it right. Now, I have told you I can do it. You've paid me advance. I cannot come and return the advance to you. So what am I going to do? I have to deliver on the project, right? So what I do now, I now go and start sourcing for tutorials that's going to help me. Tutorials that's going to help me to learn those things, right? To be able to do those things. So I'm not learning that thing because I want to learn it. I'm learning it because I have a job I have to deliver on, right? So the first time I did, let me just give us this. The first time I did illustration, right? I had to do a slide for someone. They needed me to build. That's with Adobe Illustrator now. They needed me to build a presentation for them, to animate something for them. That is, how do I put it now? Illustrate something, yeah. But it was to illustrate a real life scene, maybe a landscape and all of that. I haven't done that before. That was my second year in school. I haven't done that before as at that time. But I told him, man, yeah, I can do it. If you see my confidence that day, you would think that I've been doing it all my life. I told him I can do it. Well, two things were involved in that. One, my passion to learn new things. Two, hunger was giving me something in school. So I had to just do it by all means. So I told him, man, I can do it. He paid me some money. He said, pay. I said, I'll give you advance. When you deliver, I'll pay the rest. So I took the job. That day, I didn't sleep. Oh. I had to learn it. And that's practical stuff. That's what I'm telling you. Today I can do that thing like this. And not because I learned it from that day. And I was on a project. So if you don't get anybody that gives you a job, of course, very few will give you. It will be hard to convince someone. There were many situations around this thing that made me convince the man that I can do it. But if nobody gives you a job, start, develop one, come up with a project and work on it. Right. Now, number 3 rule, right? I hope you're learning something from this class. Number 3 rule is this: learn publicly. I can't shout this one enough. Learn publicly. Learn publicly. What I call it is, I said build in public, but this one I'm talking about learn in public, which is still the same thing if you combine this with the second point I made. So you build in public or learn in public. One of the fastest ways to grow in tech, right, is to learn in public. One of the fastest ways to grow in tech is to learn in public. Yeah, I see your energy, I see everyone's energy, and I love it, I love it, I love it. Yes. Right, yes, learn because you're working on a project. I see all of your energy. Let's keep it coming and let's keep it coming. Yeah, so let's move on with what we are doing. Okay, so one of the fastest ways you grow in tech is learning in public. This means sharing your journey online. Sharing your journey online. Now, I'm going to confess, right? This was one thing I learned very late as a tech person. I didn't know how to build in public, or rather learn in public. So, but I didn't know even it was even necessary. I didn't know it was even a thing. No one told me that it was necessary to learn in public until I found out, right, that that thing you are doing, that you're learning in public, is even you are building a portfolio for yourself. That is what many employers will use to employ you. Many employers don't care about your CV. I can tell you there are people that can write better than you, that can compose a nice and awesome CV more than you can compose. But how will the employer be sure that you know what you are doing? You know, I have had the privilege of employing some people in the past, and when I go to their, for example, LinkedIn, for instance, someone says I'm a data analyst. When I go to your your LinkedIn profile, I'm seeing real estate consultant. I'm just laughing. I go to your page, all I'm seeing is properties and things you are just doing. You are selling land, you are selling houses, you're renting house, and you tell me you are a data analyst. I will not even look at your CV. I'll just remove it already. So what I want to see is, what have you done? Why do I go to your profile? I want to know what you've done. I go to your Twitter handle. So when you are building, choose your platforms or use all if you can. But I can tell you, if you cannot use one, use at least 2. There is Twitter, there is LinkedIn. You can use any of these. And if you are in a tech community, be involved in that place. Be involved in that place. You make a design. Don't put that design in your system and leave it there. make a design, post it and say this is my day this of graphic design, and look at what I've come up with. Now on your comments, some people might come and say I did this thing, maybe you said day 20. Somebody will come and say this thing I did in my day 1. They might be thinking they are castigating you. Don't feel bad about it. That's your own journey and is unique to you. Don't feel bad about it. So the thing is, as they are commenting that stuff, they are generating engagement for you. Whether they are saying good things or whether they are saying bad things, they are generating engagement for you. So it's a win-win for you, right? So post that video you made that you think is not good enough to post yet. Post it, and when they come and say nonsense video, you know, even sabi do, it's fine. Don't even reply them. Tell them, even if you want to reply, just tell them something like, "Fear my return. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do it better," and all of that. Or you tell them to share their own. Anyhow you want to approach it, tell them, if you don't like my own, share your own, and all of that. Now they might share something better. That one concern. The point is, engagement is still coming on your channel and is drawing attention. The day somebody will come out and search graphic designer, right? Instagram or Twitter is not going to check what they commented. They will check, oh, this graphic designer has up to 1,000 comments on his post or 100 comments on his post, which means whatever he's doing, he has an audience. So they will show you forth. My point is a win-win for you. So don't just keep on pushing. Build in public. Share things like what you've learned today. That's why if you are my student, you remember that always. If I know I have some of my students here, I always tell you, go home, share what you learned on your status. I'm not telling you to do that just because I want you to talk about Kuvis Tech Academy or something like that. No, I'm saying it because I'm trying to help you, and I'm loud about it because I made that mistake. I never talked about mine online, and when I learned, I started talking about it. So when I'm building stuff, I talk about it. I tell people that not just online, you know, even physically. If I see you, I say I'm learning this, so look at what I've done. I'll show you. So share things you've learned today, problems you've solved, challenges you faced, how the things stress you tire and you finally won. You know, show projects you've built, how you learned from a particular mistake. Now, let me tell you why this always works. It creates accountability, number one. Number two, it creates networking opportunities for you. So people can chat you up, you can get to know more people. And then number three, visibility. Many people have gotten jobs simply because they share their progress online. I can't loud this one enough. If you are in this community and you're not learning in public, that's why I'm not happy with some of us that are here. And you're in the community, you are not posting what you're learning, you are not posting your progress on the community. Talk about it. Some of us, I've seen some people drop things they are learning, and this is a very good thing. If you're learning something, drop it. And I'm saying kudos to those people that always drop what they are learning on the community group, WhatsApp group. Drop it there. You did and you started with Excel. My progress with Excel, drop it. 1 or 2 persons are going to like it or comment. If they don't comment, tomorrow drop another one. That's the purpose of the community. You are not doing something wrong, right? So it gives you visibility, and from there you can even make friends, and from there you can get more jobs and all of that. Then rule number 4. Right? I hope you are learning something. Rule number 4, master one skill first. Master one skill first. I'm not going to stay too long on this because I talked about it in the last webinar. But for the sake of people who were not here, please master one skill first. Don't be a jack of all trade. Right? Don't be a jack of all trade. Don't be someone that you are doing everything and you are not mastering anyone. This is a big mistake. You try to learn everything at once. You are learning web development. You are learning UI UX design. You are learning AI automation. You are learning blockchain development. You are learning blockchain, just blockchain or Web3. You are learning cyber security. All at the same time. Only you. Fear God. Right? You can't learn everything at the same time. Help your brain. Your brain can function best when you are focused. The result of this is that you don't master any of them if you just keep on learning everything at the same time. Right? The secret of learning fast is in focus. You focus on one skill and learn it. So if you want to learn front-end development, focus on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React. Focus on this. Learn it. Now the thing is this: when you want to start learning this, when you want to start learning any test skill, you are going to see a lot of persons coming there to shout, right? That they have this other one is the best, this other one is awesome. Ignore everything else until you become comfortable with what you are doing. Now, there are many other languages. As you start learning React, Someone is going to come to you and tell you, Omo, you don't see this job, he's paying how many dollars now? $1,000, and it's on Angular. And you see Angular JS everywhere. Angular JS here, and then you say, okay, I have to leave React. Let me go on Angular. You start Angular. Somebody want to tell you that, you are learning Angular. Have you seen Next? Next.js is the trending thing now because Next.js has both front end and back end. It has server side rendering. It has blah 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 blah. Now, from after I learned what I'm telling you, whenever someone starts pitching their own stack to me, look at what I used to hear. I used to see their mouth open and close. I'm not hearing anything. Just ja 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 ja. The reason is I found out that everybody will say that their own is the best. Now I'm going to learn all of those things, right? But I'm going to take it one step at a time. Ignore everything else until you become comfortable. Depth creates real expertise. You have to have depth in what you are learning, not just breadth. If what breadth will do to you is that to make you confused. As I keep telling you guys, I know many things. I'm teaching many things on this channel. I'm teaching video editing. I'm teaching software development. I'm teaching many things. But you might think I learned all these things at the same time. I started learning graphic design. I did graphic design for about 3 to 4 years before I even thought of development, right? After I did development for around 3 years or so before I started thinking about UI UX design. I did that also for a long time before I waited to mobile app development. So I did a lot of things, but one step at a time. You just confuse yourself. Don't let people pressure you. When I was in school, I was learning my web development. Some other guys were just so loud in class about their learning mobile app, they're learning Java, they're learning many things, and I can tell you, it was really exciting. I was distracted for a while because these guys were doing a lot with Android apps. So they have Android Studio on their systems and they're working. And the funny thing about this is, these guys, I don't know the family they came from or the leverages they have, but their systems were powerful. Now, I had this system I was using then that I was managing to manage, right? I mean, the system is struggling to carry Photoshop, so I was using it to work then. And I was saying, okay, since these guys are doing Android Studio, I have to go and learn Android, so I'll become one of the number one people. Guess what? I got downloaded Android Studio into my system, right? Now, I don't want to tell you how long it took to download and install, but I finally downloaded it. And every time I open it, to run one command takes me a whole, come on. And after some time, after I say the truth, I just had to delete the application and just focus on what I'm learning. Today, I write mobile apps. I have mobile apps that are currently being used, right? Some of us that were here, you know about Restock app as a last year and all of that. That's just one of many. But I had to take it one step at a time. After I got balance, and it's just one step at a time. So let me move on to the next one. So don't get the push down. Encourage them. They say I'm learning next, and well done. Congratulations. Now I've done a comparison here on this channel. There are many people talking about, should you use Next.js or should you do React or whatever. Truth is that all of these things have their separate use cases. And there are people looking for all of these skills. So you focus on your own, do your own, and it's going to all be good, right? So after you're done with this, you can go to the next one. Now the rule number 5. Come on, give me some energy. Give me some energy in the house. Let me be sure that we all are still together on this. Give me some energy in the house. Okay, wow. I can see the energy already. Okay, yes. That's good. Let's move on. So to number 5 thing that we are going to be looking at is build a learning system. Build a learning system. The fastest learners, they treat learning like a system. They don't treat it like just motivation. They don't treat it like, oh, I'm motivated now, I want to go and learn. No, they treat it like a system. Now, I'm going to give you an example with this one, with your school, your school days. If you are graduated or if you're in school now, look at those who are doing well in your class. These guys have a routine. They come to class at certain times. They go at certain times. They come to night class and they go in the morning or later in the night. So they have a pattern. It doesn't matter whether they are motivated or not, whether the term is starting or whether the term is closing, or whether the semester is starting or is closing. they just keep doing the same thing, the same thing. Now when exam is coming, they just gear it up a little bit and then keep doing what they are doing. And that's why you see they have the successes that they have. That's why they have the successes that they have. And so, oh, okay. Mm, and that's why they have the success that they have. And so you too, when you want to do your own, you have to also develop a system. Develop a system. Look at how I learn. I learn for 30 minutes. Let me give an example. A daily system you can develop, right? I learn for 30 minutes to 60 minutes. I wrote it down here. I learn for 30 minutes to 60 minutes. And secondly, number two, I build for 1 to 3 hours. So after 30 minutes of learning, after 1 hour of learning, I switch from that learning, I start practicing immediately. And for the next 2 hours, I'm going to be practicing. Now, these times are not specific. It depends on what works for you. Then number three, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to document what I've done. How am I going to document it? I'm going to document it in public. So write a little thing about what you learned or the problem you solved or something you did and share it online. Now let me give you this. If you do this for 3 months to 6 months, if you didn't become a master, or if you don't become a master in that skill you are learning, then stop coming for this webinar. Leave our community. If you do what I'm telling you now, 1 hour of learning, 2 hours or 3 hours of building, and 10 minutes of sharing what you've learned, and you don't grow significantly, and because you don't master your skill, then stop coming for this thing we are doing. It means we are just wasting your time here, right? It means you're just wasting your time here. So in fact, if you think about what I'm saying, you will know it's the truth, right? You cannot do it and not master it. You do this every day. The only thing is that you might tell me, well, will I have time to do all of this? That's why I said choose the one that works for you. But I can even tell you, if you just separate 1 hour, right, or let's say 2 hours, 30 minutes of learning, 1 hour, 30 minutes of building, then maybe on the go, you can now write down what you learned and post online, talk about it. I can tell you, you are on your way, right, to becoming a master in that skill. Right. Then the number 6 rule I'm going to give you, that's the second to the last one as we begin to wind down, is going to be to use, there's a rule I developed, right? I call it the 100 project rule. The 100 project rule. See, one of the best ways to accelerate your learning is to use this 100 project rule. What it means is to build 100 small projects before you are done. Now, these are not projects you build that will take you 1 week or 2 weeks. Not that kind of projects. I'm talking about the kind of projects that will just take you maybe a day or two. In fact, sometimes a day, you are done with it. So think about something like, if you're a developer, you think about building a login page. Just the front end, build a login page. Another day, you say you want to build a social media card. Maybe you screenshot Instagram social media post and you say you want to design something that looks like that. Another day, you decide to build a blog layout. Another day, you decide to build a hero session. Just build one small thing. It doesn't have to be a full application, no. Now, what I'm telling you is going to help you a whole lot. If you do it before you are done building 100 projects, right, you become a master in this thing. You not ask me which project should I build. Today there's ChatGPT, right? You can ask ChatGPT to give you 100 small projects you can build on data analysis or cyber security or front-end development or back-end or graphics design. Just small projects that you can finish quickly. Now, when you start doing that, you start facing some issues. When you start facing issues, you start solving the issues. It is by solving that issue those problems that you begin to get better in tech. So you would just see, you will not just know the skill, you become the skill, right? You will not just know like, okay, I know video editing. What is keyframe? Keyframe is blah 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 blah. What is this? You just define things. No, you really become a video editor, because in the process of learning, you have edited videos, you have exported videos, you have faced issues with exporting videos. Now, Let me tell you why this thing I'm saying is very important. If you watch videos on YouTube, that's even why I tell you guys, follow my tutorials. It's not because it's the best in the world. And I know I'm saying what I'm saying. It's not because it's the best in the world, but it is the one that will relate to you most. Most people you watch on YouTube, I face this issue, and if you are sincere to yourself on this chat, you know you faced it, right? You are trying to build maybe learning video editing or anything, and you watch a tutorial. They say do this, do this. You try to do it. You are not seeing that in your own software. But like some of you that are learning Photoshop right now, they tell you you just go on Photoshop, click this, and then write this prompt, and so thing will happen. You not go and look for that stuff. You're not going to see it, and there are many reasons for that. Some of those people you are watching their videos, they use premium softwares that cost that cost high dollars to buy, and you cannot use those ones. So you are still in the free version, but you want to do what they are doing. That's why you probably face a lot of issues. But when you start building projects, you start facing real issues, right? That relate to you. For example, in export, I talked about export just a few seconds ago. Sometimes you want to export a video or an audio, maybe you're learning audio editing or whatever. You can just find out that so one small thing is just an issue. Just one small thing, and you cannot just export. But when you solve that issue, you search Google, ask ChatGPT to help you solve the issue, and you solve that issue. You've not just copied and pasted a code or whatever. You've learned it. That's the issue with the way people use AI too. They don't use AI to learn. They use AI to do things for themselves, and that's one bad way to use AI. You're becoming lazier and lazier by the day. You just don't know it, right? So you begin to know the skill and also become the skill, not just knowledge of it. Now, one last thing I'm going to say before I begin to round up, finally, is that's rule number 7 now. I made 7 rules for this, so this is the 7th one. Find a community. Learning alone can be very slow. Find a community. Learn with others. It helps you learn faster. Learn with others. See what others are doing. Learn from it. That's people that were in the community, and that's the good thing about building in public or learning in public. When you start learning in public, right, you start talking about your goals. And someone is learning front end development to start commenting on your post, start responding to you. You guys can hit it off from there. Become friends. He shares his own, you share your own. You are learning together. That's the beauty of community. Join communities where people are learning tech, and now you are in Tech Hive. If you are not already in Tech Hive, maybe you came across this video on YouTube or whatever. You are going to find the link, right, to join this community on the chat. So someone should just post the link to the community there, right, so that they can pick it. I don't want to get distracted with what I'm saying. So drop the link to the community right there on the chat so that they can pick it up from there and join. Join the community and be involved already. Now, community helps you with 4 basic things. Number 1 is motivation. Motivation. You see other people who are learning too. You know you are not alone in this journey. That your system problem that you are having, there is another person having the same issue. They could just help you. 2 is feedback. You get feedback. You can drop a design and somebody tells you, you can do it like this. You can have done it this way. And the thing about communities are those people. Community now we are a community and we are for you, right? But we are not sentimental towards you. You've not seen me before. I've not seen you before. If we're in a community, so if you do something that is not good, but I will tell you that it's not good. Just that because the community has rules, right? We will not castigate you, but we shall tell you the truth, right? Without telling that this thing is not. I saw someone posted a code they wrote, and someone was like roasting them on the community in a funny way, not in a bad way, by telling them that, oh, this is, but you can do better, right? It's good, but you can do this thing better. And that's a good way. That's a good motivation. And don't be angry when they roast you, right? They can roast you in the community, and Baba, you accept the roasting and learn. It's part of it, right? Accept the roasting and learn. So another thing that it can do for you is collaboration. Collaboration. You can collaborate with other people in the community to build something. You can decide to say, okay, I'm going to learn this. I'm going to build this project. Who is available to build this with me? Let's build together. Maybe you are a front end person. I did it some time ago. I'm a front end designer, developer, and I saw someone post their UI UX design, right, on the on LinkedIn. So I chatted them up and said, I want to bring this your design to life. Can you send me the Figma link so that I'll bring it to life? That's collaboration there. Now I wasn't the one that did the Figma design, but I was the one that now brought it to life. Now I didn't bring it to life for their own good. I brought it to life for my own good. I did it because I wanted to learn. So I just did it, and that's collaboration. A front end person, you can write a code, and someone in the back end can fix it. You're a back end person. You tell someone to. Does anybody want to collaborate to build a login system? So a front end person can say yes, I'm up for it. So they simply build a front end, a login system for you, send you the link to it, maybe host it on Vercel or Netlify. You yourself on the other end, you or on GitHub, you pull the code from GitHub, right, and link it to your back end, and you guys host it on Netlify or Vercel, and everybody is happy. You get it now. Now you're not trying to make money, and from there, you guys can start building real projects that can make good money. Because now you don't know how to do front end, but you know back end. Somebody has done front end, you've done back end. Now you are learning After Effects. Now you don't know how to use Illustrator, but someone knows how to use Illustrator. You tell them to make this. Who wants to collaborate on bringing this thing to life? You saw something online, show them, and they want to bring it to life. The guy does the illustration, sends the AI file to you, and then you put it in After Effects and build it out. That is what this is all about. Collaboration. You can only find it in a community. You can only find it in a community. Number 4 thing that being a community will do for you is that it will help you to solve problems. Because sometimes we can put out something and say, who can do this, who can do that, and you find yourself there and you do it. Many breakthroughs you have in life happen or will happen because someone helped you or someone is helping you get used to, or helping you solve the big problems. So just give me a second, I'll be back shortly. Alright guys, we're back. Sorry for that, I had to attend to something. So find a community and learn with others. There's no better way to learn. I saw that in the comments and I like that. Find a community and learn with others. I don't know your name, but Forex Fun dash D9D9L. I like your energy on this chat. It's very awesome, right? So let's all be here. Let's all put in the energy. And if you are not collaborating, you're already failing, right? In the rules that we are giving here. Interact with others. Say something in the community. You are now in the chat. Comment. Someone can see you there. And if for nothing, YouTube are going to be seeing you. Okay. So moving on to the final thing I'm going to say for the day. I'm going to leave you with this final thing. Tech is not hard, right? But it requires consistency. Tech is not hard, but it requires consistency. It requires consistency. You don't need the best laptop. You don't need the perfect condition, right? What you just need is to be consistent. Yes, if you have the good laptop, it will help you a lot. But then you don't need the best to be able to make progress in tech. You don't need the best to be able to make progress in tech. I started with a system that was very, very poor in capacity, but I had to move on. It was a bit of a stress, but don't let anything stop you. In fact, I actually started when I didn't have system. So when I got that one that was not that good, I felt like my liberation has come. My success has come in life. So it's not that hard, but you just need more focus. You need consistency. You need projects. You need to be curious. Be a very curious person. Don't be a person that you are not curious at all. Anything goes for you. No, be want to learn more things, want to build things. When you see a design, find out how it was done, try it out, try new video skills. You're watching a reel and someone uses a video, one video skill like that you've not used before, try it out. That's how you learn. That's how you learn. I can tell you, if you build something every day, no matter how small those things are, within 1 year, you will be ahead of most people in tech. I mean, if people have lasted longer than you'll be ahead of them in this tech thing we are doing. So it's about learning one thing and continuing to build those, and continuing to build every now and then. Keep building in public, keep learning in public. All right. So don't forget this thing now. Even as a learner, build with tech, right? Even as a learner, build with tech. This is how you become faster than 90% of the people out there. Because let me tell you why I said that this is the way. If everybody that is watching YouTube tutorials are actually becoming good in tech, right? Then everybody within tech. Look at YouTube videos and people that are watching them. Thousands and millions of people are watching YouTube tutorials, tech on tech stuff. But how many people do we have out there? Now there are many, but they're not up to the number of people who are watching those videos, right? Which is to tell you that if you can just implement this, leave that association of people who just watch videos and who don't get to do anything else. Watch videos, learn, but spend more time. In fact, twice the time you spend, or even 3 times the time you spend watching videos, spend it learning. I mean, implementing, building something. And I can tell you, you will come back to thank me for for it, right? So I hope you learned something. And if you have a question, right, just feel free to drop it in the comments, and I'm going to take your questions. If you have a question, drop it in the comments. Someone said they can't hear me. Is that peculiar to you or same with everybody? Please, can you hear me? Oh, oh, is it better now? Can you hear me now? Okay. Okay, so if you have a question, feel free to drop it on the chat, and I can hear you. I can now. Okay, yes, you can hear me. You can hear me. Okay. Drop your question on the chat, and I'm going to answer you any question you have that is related to tech. I'm here to give you a response. I'm waiting. If there is no question, we're going to move on. I believe you've had an awesome time in this place. So, okay. Is there any question coming? Is there a question coming? We're moving on. Okay, let me just go on and keep talking. If a question comes, and answer the question you have. I want to encourage you to always engage on the community on WhatsApp, right? On Tech Hive, always engage, always engage, always talk on the community. Don't just be quiet, right? Follow our platforms, follow Tech Hive, follow Coolvix, right? Go to Twitter and find us on Twitter, tech_hive. I think it's Tech Hive or Real Tech Hive, something like that. But go find it, right? Follow us on X, follow us on Twitter, like this channel. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, support what we are doing, right? The things that we do, all those things we do, are not things that we don't ask you for to pay. All we ask is that you give us some kind of social stats. So as we are getting ready for the next month webinar, stay active, keep learning something, and then for some of us here who are interested in taking it up a notch, right? There are some of us. Okay, there's a question before I get into that. There's a question here. It said, is there a platform for learning in public? Well, I would say the one that works for you. But and then secondly, it depends on what you are learning. I think X and LinkedIn works for most, right? Video editing. I think you should look at Instagram, right? if you're into video editing and graphics, I think you should consider Instagram and TikTok as well, especially for video editing. If you're video editing, think of TikTok, right? It's going to be good. I mean, you can leverage all of them because you don't know where they're going to find you. And there are also specific platform for different tech skills. For instance, if you are a front end, if you're UI Figma community, okay, I think you should be on the Figma community and also on. Okay, I think I'm having a little hiccup here. Just give me a second and I'm gonna be back. Right. Please confirm that you can hear me so that we can proceed. Confirm that you can hear me so we can proceed already. Okay. Um Once you can hear me, just drop it. Mm. So like I was saying, I was talking about okay. I've not seen your response. If you can hear me, just drop it. Just drop it. Someone is saying it's audible, but I don't know when you dropped this drop before, right? Okay. Please confirm that you can hear me. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Now I know you can hear me, so I can proceed. So, like I said, it depends on the platform. There are specific platforms for some skills that you want to learn. For instance, if you are a graphic designer, you have to be on Behance, right? If you are a video editor, what platform should I say? Okay, I've talked about TikTok, but I don't know. I don't know about a specific platform for video editors, right? I know there are dev platforms also and all of that. If you are in crypto, of course, they plenty, right? X is the best place for you to do whatever you want to do in crypto. It's a very powerful place and all. So yeah, um, I think that answers the question, right? Okay. I was saying, if you are here and you want to take it up a notch, right? You want to do more. You want to do more than just watch videos on YouTube. You want to do more than just, like I said before, what we provide here at Kuta is beyond just that you know how that you just watch videos. No, one of the major things that we provide is guidance. For instance, everything I've said in this place, you cannot learn under Kuta and you are not implementing all these things. We will make sure that you are posting what you're learning. We make sure that you are working with it, you are doing a project at every point in time. right? We make sure you're working with a project at every point in time. That is not to talk about the opportunities that's going to be created for you, even both when you are learning and after you are done learning. So if you are really interested in doing that, we have decided to do some kind of discount, right, for everybody that is on this live right now, and most importantly for the first 5 persons that subscribe for any of our courses. Now these our courses are not they are not courses that we do online. They are physical courses. They are physical courses that we do. So if you are here in Enugu and you are thinking about getting into tech and all of that, so I'm trying to get the link for you to be able to get involved, to get into our okay. So I'm dropping this. Okay. We had a little issue, right? So please can we just let me know? I had a little hiccup, so just bear with us for this particular stream. Everything's going to be well corrected in the coming streams. So please confirm that you can hear me now. Confirm that you can hear me now, please. Hello. Oh, 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 oh. Hello. Can you hear me now? I believe we are live now. We're fully live now. So just confirm that you can hear me on the chat so that we can move on fully and round up with what we have today. Okay, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. So like I said, we are going to fix all of these things, and hopefully in the next one, we're not going to have all these kind of challenges, and it's expected, right? Because this is the first time we are streaming on YouTube like this, so you can expect some unexpected things to happen. So yeah, but thank you for waiting around, guys. I really really appreciate the support and all. So you guys are welcome again. Um, so some people are asking some questions. Someone said, if you are a front end or UI UX designer, design side, you should be on what platform, sir? Well, like I said, I'm choosing these platforms. Any platform can work, but I'm choosing platforms that give priority to clarity of images. For example, Instagram does that a lot. So if you post your design on Instagram, it doesn't reduce the quality. Unlike some platforms that we know, if you post it on Facebook, they will show you the stuff they are made of, right? So that's why I'm not a fan of people posting their designs on Facebook, except maybe they now have HD version on all of that. But then Instagram always gives you the same quality, same with video. So if you're on UI UX, I think you should be on Figma community. You should also be on what's this platform again? Dribble. I think Dribble is a good place to be on. Be on Dribble. I've not really used it that much, so I won't say beyond what I've used. Right? I've used Dribble. I've used Behance. I've used all of these platforms. So that's why I'm talking about them. So Dribble is just normal dribble, like you want to dribble somebody. Yeah. So that's that. Um, and then okay, come on, please. If you can still hear me, let me know. Okay. I just want to be sure I can hear you. Okay, okay, okay. I'm still live. So I don't know if you can see. Like I was saying earlier, someone I was talking about Kuta, right? And someone asked a question if they can learn from part time from Kuta. If they can learn from Kuta part time. The truth is that every course you take in Kuta is designed in such a way. I can call it a part time slash full time because you won't be coming to classes every day. So your classes in Kuta are designed in such a way that it allows you to do other things that you are meant to do. There are students who are in Kuta. There are people who are working who are also in Kuta currently. So what you can do is that when you enroll, right, we'll give you your timetable. You of course you let us know your schedule, and then we see how we can make your classes blend in, and you can be part of what we are doing. So the thing is, we've designed everything to make sure that the classes that we are holding. Sorry, yeah, okay. Now you get the best out of classes you're holding. So whether you are doing what you call full time or part time, it's a good place for you, right? Because all our courses accommodate you whether you are full time or whether you are part time. I heard someone talking about WhatsApp. Please just delete that thing from your vocabulary. Right? Delete it. It's not like what I mean by that is talking about image qualities and all of that. Yes, it reduces quality a lot, and it uses the same. I think it uses the same mechanism that Facebook uses as well, because they are both owned by Meta. So I'm guessing it uses the same image reduction quality and all of that. So that those places will give you visibility. So yeah, I don't know if you've seen the chart I dropped. For some reason I can't seem to find the chart I dropped. So I dropped a chart how you can subscribe for our courses. You can purchase our courses and get the best out of it, right? Mm, how you can purchase our courses and get the best out of it, and even the code, right? Even the code that you can use, right? The code you can use for it. So the code is first five. So if you use the first five code, the first five code allows you to 40% to have a 40% discount on all our courses. The first five, that's for this coming cohort now. If you use the first five code to make your purchase, you have 40% discount. And if you are someone that you don't know how to do all this stuff, what I can tell you to do, right? What I can tell you to do is just to okay. What I can tell you to do is just to use the account number, right? I will drop account number on the community for people that want to make payments to make their payments and all of that. Okay. So if you want to pay because of this hiccup, I'm going to just because I don't even know where we are. I don't even know if you can hear me or not right now. So I'm going to drop the live stream. I'm going to conclude the live stream, right? And then other conversations will continue on WhatsApp. So if you are not yet on our WhatsApp community, right, just keep looking at the comment section. You are going to see the link to join the community right there. And then every other conversation will continue on WhatsApp. So you're going to get the link to everything that we are doing that will help you to pay, right? The direct payment link or the account number, anyone you want to use to pay, they will be available there. But I encourage you to do that. That is how to take the next step to make sure that you are getting into tech as fast as you can. Time is not waiting for anyone, right? So once again, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone, right? Everyone who's in the community and who has been on this call with us. I want to say a very big thank you to you for coming around, and it's been an amazing one with you. And I look forward to seeing you next month, right, for our webinar as well. And if you are here and you're interested in AI automations, let me just give you a head start. We're going to be having, right, AI automation courses, AI videos. Let me not call it a course, right? But AI videos coming up very, very much frequently on our channel. So keep looking here. Keep looking here. And if you are here, you want to get into video editing, you want to get into, or you want to get into graphics design, we have both basic and advanced courses for graphics design. So I want to encourage you to join in already and begin to, join already and begin to get the best out of those things. These are full courses. If you still want to keep learning online, that is also, and I will keep seeing you around, right? And if you have any course you want to request, a video you want to request for us to make, feel free to make that request, right? And we are going to be here to respond to all your requests. Once again, thank you for being on the Hive, and it was an awesome time having you here. Thank you, and I will see you in the community just right now, as we're going to be in the community to interact with you. So ask any questions you have.